Good evening, ma'am. I am Mark Binti Bale from BHQ2B. First of all, before I begin, I want to apologize for making the situation complicated for me, especially in my academics, just because of a personal matter, personal reason. I wanted to say thank you for those advice. I think those advice help me motivate, help me to engage, and help me to do my academics, and help me to balance my what we have, help me to balance what I have in this current situation. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about the two topics: crime and personality, psychopathic personality. So when you say personality, it is psychopathic personality it is something that define and make us unique from others, make us different from others. While crime is the legal act of commission and is punishable by the law. Their relationship is, according to our study, that those persons with uncontrollable personality or dili na makontrol ilang batasan are likely to engage in criminal behavior or in criminal act. So understanding the relationship between personality and crime is that personality traits are likely impulsivity, aggression, and lack of empathy are often associated with higher crime rates. Understanding the interplay between personality and criminal behavior is essentially for effective crime prevention and rehabilitation. Criminal behavior can be influenced by a variety of factors, including personality traits, social environment, and personal experiences. Identifying these factors can help us develop targeted interventions and programs. So both structures, both personality traits, criminal behavior are likely that produce solution for better. So there is a theory that called the Big Five theory, developed by Donald W. Fiske in 1949, and later expanded upon by other researchers including Warren T. Norman, Smith, Lewis R. Goldberg, Paul T. Costa Jr., and Robert R. McRae in different many years. They developed this study because of the idea that people tend to have personality differences, and this will help individuals to assess themselves, to know themselves more. So the first personality trait that I will share is openness. First of all, the big five personality traits are openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. So first one is openness. This trait refers to an individual's level of curiosity, imagination, and willingness to embrace new experiences. So those people who are high in this trait is imaginative, creative, and open-minded. They love adventures and new experiences, while ang low ani nga sa trait is are more likely of in more traditional and may struggle with abstract thinking. So, for example, um, si ang kabady, dagan siya, napukoy kabady nga doesn't like changes, or reject new excitements, new things in life. Puyo, they wanted to stay in that current situation. So the next trait that relates to an individual's level of organization, responsibility, thoughtfulness, and self-discipline. So, ang someone scoring low in this primary personality trait is less structured and less organized, while ang high ani is they show very well, they perform well, they are organized, disciplined in other words, and then they can plan ahead. So for example, ako very punctual in doing my activities. So sa'yo kay kumahuman, kay I am well planned person, ma-promote, I apply to do the task, to do the task list mga anak ko. While ang low is those individuals nga ipukas ang mga butang, sometimes miss na nila ang mga deadlines. So the next personality traits is extraversion. Extraversion refers to a person that individuals has sociability, assertiveness, talkativeness, high amount of emotional expressiveness and energy level. So extroversion are from the word extra, very high. They have a high energy level, especially in social, very friendly, sociable. They bring positive vibes and emotion, while ang low ani is they have less energy to expend in social settings and social events that can feel draining. People who are low in this personality trait or introverted tend to be more reserved. So, especially, I can see myself as ambivert. Ambivert means dili mabalance. Ako'y extrovert, nasa goy introvert, but sa ako ang high sa ako is extrovert, but low ko ground sa introvert, which is kung sa inside na introvert na means dili na mabalance, kay sa introvert ay maurot dahil ang social battery. Pero sa extrovert ato na matag tanan, matag ko tanan sa extrovert ay more enjoyable, ay more energetic sa extrovert. Pagdating sa introvert ay I can't balance my energy, means di ko ka maurot ang time and oras, maurot ang social battery. Then the next trait is neuroticism. Next trait is agreeableness. It refers to an individual's level of empathy, kindness, altruism, affection, cooperation, and trust. Means from the word agree, refers to the personality trait sa tao na very understanding individual, very understanding, have a conscience, those have willing to listen, especially ako, I'm more to listen I'm more in listening kaysa sa storya. Yeah. Ang tao nga low ani is kanang argumentative or gusto glalis. Gusto pa sabton magtuman o maglaki giyaha. So example ani is kanang example niya siya nga high imbis siya nga high karang kusog siya mo tubay, kusog siya mo understand, kasabot siya sa akong gibati nga they listen, then they advise, while low is kanang mabuot sa giyaha. They have their own world to share. Sometimes mo panig kanang bad suggestions kana. While the next trait is neuroticism. To shortly define is a personality trait characterized by sadness, moodiness, and emotional instability. So this trait as moody, grabe sa puton, anxiety issues, mood swing issues, while ang low is their low in this personality is tend to be more stable and emotionally resilient. So low ani is they settle for peace and comfort. So ako, example, if I engage in problematic situation, I handle it with calm. I magunaw-una ko na ba sa baton. While ang high ani is mo react dayon, grabe reaction, OA, ganyan. So mga to. So there are factors affecting the 5 big traits. First one is genetics. Genetics has significant role in shaping personality traits. Genetic plays significant role in shaping personality traits. Studies have shown that certain personality traits like impulsivity have a genetic component. Maybe tungkol sa kaliwat nimo or family genes ang nakaingana nga personality. Yeah. Then sa family dynamics, the kind of family you have, family environment, or childhood experiences significantly impact personality development. So makuha nimo ni siya through sa imong family, loved ones, na-receive nimo nga treatment nila. Yeah. Which is mayo naka-apekto sa imong personality while gadako ka. Nagbase ni sa unsay structure o unsay kinaiya sa imong family nga nakapa-shape sa imong personality nga karon. Then sa social and cultural factors, cultural norms and societal expectations influence expression of a personality traits. Different cultures may value certain traits differently. So practice and norms na posible nimo na-adapt sa inyong society o culture nga nakaandan sa imong family, friends, or neighborhood. Like if naanada ka, andan nimo sa inyong lugar na dapat you go to church every Sunday, yung family nga nandan ninyo sa inyong lugar nga musimba every Sunday, then mao ni nakapa-shape sa imong personality karon. Then maad kato nga nanad ang musimba, nanadang musimba sa inyong lugar, then ma-adapt nyo sa laing lugar. Then when we say psychopathic personality, it is a personality disorder characterized by disturbances in emotional, interpersonal, and behavioral domains. It is an sakit or issue sa imong mga personalidad nga posibleng naapektuhan tungod sa daghang factors. So, ang psychopathic personality has kinds of level. Ang ubos na ni grandiose sense of self, which is exaggerated exaggerated sense of self-importance and entitlement. When someone thinks they are more important or better than others, even when there's no real reason for it, they might act like they deserve special treatment or believe that rules don't apply to them because they see themselves as above everyone else. This attitude can make it hard for them to connect with others or handle criticism. So, next one is lack of remorse. Inability to feel guilt or regret their actions means a person doesn't feel bad or sorry when they do something wrong or someone or break rules. Most people feel guilt when they realize they've done something harmful. But someone with this inability might not care about how their actions affect others. This make it hard for them to learn from their mistakes or build healthy relationships. Manipulative and deceitful means cunning and exploiting others for personal gain, means tricking or taking advantage of people to get what they want. It involves lying, manipulating, using others without caring about how it affects them. And emotional detachment means having shallow emotions, means a person feeling or surface level and not very deep or genuine. They might pretend to care or show emotions, but it's often fake or done to manipulate others. Also, they can't understand or feel what someone else is going through, so they struggle to connect emotionally or care about others people's pain. Also, they don't feel bad even when they hurt someone or do something wrong. This condition can make them seem cold or untrustworthy. So, no, the top tier is antisocial behavior. This means a person break the rules or laws without caring about the consequences for others or themselves. They don't respect the rules that keep society fair and safe, and may even see laws as something to ignore or manipulate. Also, they don't feel sorry or regretful about their harmful actions, even if they hurt others or cause serious damage. So, motto levels of psychopathic personality. So, to clearly understand, sociopath is often a product or a destructive home environment. Means mga tao nga naanay personality disorder is because of the influence sa ilang society, sa ilang environment from the word society. Sociopath is gubot ilang society, puro addict, puro pangitaba is chaos. Mao ay pahimo sa tao nga maging ana. Next is psychopaths are a product of a defect or aberration within themselves. Person described as someone who was psychopathic personality nga nahimong psychopath because of genetic predisposition or dili unusual ilang utok, dili na normal ilang pag-run silang una-una. dili normal para sa ubang structure, para sa laing individual. Maybe tungod sila experience from the past or silang trauma sa ilang life. Next is antisocial personality. To shortly I understand, it is ang psikopat o sociopath ani mga tao nga na ay personality disorder like impulsive, shallow emotions, reckless o dili ordinary na pamatasan. So there are four core features of psychopathic personality. First one is impulsivity. To shortly understand, inability to control urges and actions, often leading to reckless behavior and poor decision making. Dili maguna. Pasabot dili maguna-una o tarong sa ilang mga ipangbuhat o isulti. Impulsive thoughts ba? Impulsive thoughts ba kanang they act without thinking. Next one is risk-taking. Difficulty understanding and sharing the feelings of others, leading to a disregard. I mean, a tendency to engage in risk behaviors without considering the potential consequences. Means madalas sila sa ilang excitement, feeling, sa ilang gibati, nga mo-commit sa usa ka butang without considering the possible consequences. Risk-taking muna. Then sa lack of empathy, muna kung naingon o ganyan, difficulty understanding and sharing the feelings of others, leading to a disregard for their well-being. Hard to understand ilang personality, ilang behavior, lisod para nila ang ma-express sila ang kagalingon. They had emotionally unstable. Wala sila emotional intelligent ba. Next is lack of empathy. Difficulty understanding and sharing the feelings of others, leading to a disregard for their well-being. Shallow affect na day. Shallow affect, limited range of emotion, often appearing superficial or emotionally detached. Means tukar-tukar, limitado ra lang emotion o pili-pili ra sad. Means dili pod stable siya. So there are factors affecting psychopathic personality. So first one is genetic predisposition. Siya is genetic inheritance nga nakuha niya sa possible siyang family or kaliwat. Next one is number 2, childhood trauma. Means kind of childhood na experience niya or any traumas from the past nga maong nakaingon nga na psychopath siya. Then third, environmental factors. Kanang what is unsang klaseng environment na siya. Maybe gubot maong nabuang maong na ang tao. Then fourth is neurological disorder. So psychopathy is a neuropsychiatric disorder marked by deficient emotional responses, lack of empathy, and poor behavioral control. So naipektuhan po ni kani mao to mag-result nga ina siya emotional responses, prepara sa ubang lack of empathy, prepara sa ubang qualities sa ubang psychopath, mga poor behavior controls. Then the last one is brain abnormality. Kani to shortly understand ng usa ka individual is na something wrong sa part sa ilang brain which is unusual or dili normal para sa ordinary na individual. So, key points to clearly understand. Na-mention na rin ako ganina. So, ora to, it's almost 25. So, ako na nabasahan. Personality can define as something that makes us what we are, and also that which make us different from others. So, ideally, personality is stable over time. Examination of the relationship between personality and crime have often yielded consistent result. Matutungkol sa research theory sa other researcher na identify nga na ay big 5 personality traits ang mga tao. While the crime word is the intentional commission of act usually deemed socially harmful or dangerous and specifically defined, prohibited, and punishable under criminal law. So, crime is an illegal act na mabuhat sa usa ka tao, especially ang tao nga prone na siya urge nga yung personality kay nanay na unusual behavior la nanadyoy urge nga mapatay si Dudya ba mo na makabuhat og crime. So, psychopathic personality ano siya is a personality disorder characterized by disturbances in emotional, interpersonal, and behavioral domains. So, kani is a disorder sa usa ka tawo. Sa personality disorder ni siya na maka-disturb siya ang behavior maong may ngana may tabo niya. No. Psychopath, a person having an egocentric and antisocial personality marked by a lack of remorse for one's actions, an absence of empathy for others, and often criminal tendencies. Normally, a person with antisocial personality disorder. So, psychopath means a person kay lagi kadto bro self-centered ba or na siya maka-experience siya lain behavior daw nga na lack of remorse ng absence of empathy for others mo na yung pambuhaton murag din na siya maluoy sa lain. So also sociopath often a product of destructive environment. The word sociopath society usa ka tawo maapektuhan sa environment or sa society mo may ngana ang iyang pagka personality then result reflect to behavior. Maura to ma'am, and I hope I clearly explain my part to this discussion. Thank you, ma'am, and good night.